We are with the third part from image house. In this tutorial we're going to see how to develop our own image house with our illustrations. I'm selecting a tool, like for example pastel kreide or charcoal and pastels, and the variant square heart, and I would like to be working with a white image house. I would like to start doing something like snowflakes. For me to see how this is going to be on a dark background, I'm already feeling the background at this moment dark. So I'm going to bearbeiten, füllen, or Command F. This time instead of green, I'm grabbing some kind of gray-blue color. And I'm opening a new layer. I'm going back to the colors and I'm picking up some white. And I'm going to be working with the caleidoscope tool this time. So remember that for you to be working with image house, you have to create for each image you do a new layer. This is very important. Sometimes if you erase something on this layer while you're using it, it appears on the image house afterwards. So try to avoid mistakes. I'm opening the kaleidoscope. I opened the first layer and I'm grabbing the brush. I have the color white selected. I'm decreasing the size of my brush, it's a bit too large. And I'm starting to be doing my snowflakes. I'm going to do a few of them. This is even a little bit still too large. Okay, so I'm opening a second layer. I'm working out now on the second layer, and I'm going to be playing like this a few times. Another, the next layer, and I'm going to make like 6 or 7 of those. Can vary a little bit on the size of it as well. Can do smaller ones and bigger ones and very simple ones. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different layers. I'm turning off the kaleidoscope tool. I'm selecting all the layers by selecting the first layer, pressing Shift and then clicking on the last layer. And then I'm grouping all the layers. I can go now to the image host library, and to the menu I'm clicking on Strahl aus Gruppe erstellen, and you can see now my preview, and you can see that this is always appearing on the black background. So if you're working with a black color and you don't see anything appearing at this moment, don't be scared or worried, it's normal. The only thing you have to be paying attention on is to save this now as a RIF file. This is very important. snowflakes.rif. Save it somewhere where you can find it again. And now I'm closing this. The kaleidoscope I'm turning off. I thought I did it before. I'm opening a new layer since we cannot really paint on a group. And I'm loading the image host I just did, snowflakes, RIF. And now picking up the brush and getting the image host, like for example the spray with the angle randomly. I can start painting my snowflakes. What we can do as well is I can increase the size of this brush. And and I have the impression that this is not random enough, so I'm increasing this number. I'm doing the first amount of snowflakes, a little bit smaller. Then I'm opening an extra layer, and I'm going to make a few bigger flakes. And now I'm going to Effects, Focus, Bewegungsunschärfe or Blur. And I'm making it a little bit blurry. So now you have the feeling that the snowflakes are in movement, and you have this depth feeling as well. So if you're satisfied with your image, you can as well save this in your library. Just save snowflakes. And if you don't see the preview of it on your window, you just sometimes need to move down with a window size up and down, and you're going to see the preview. Sometimes it just does not appear at the first moment. So if you would like to make any changes on your image host, you can go to the menu and say Strahl, and it's 100% scale. And here you could do some changes on your image host and then save it. I'm not changing anything for now. You can as well change the view from the image host library. You can make it small, middle, large, have it as a list. You can change the name of each image host. If I would like to save my own image around here, instead of having this image that it's kind of random from the system, I could, for example, select a square image from any part from this image host. I'm going to copy, new. This new is, I think, too large for it, but it's not such a problem. Filling up the whole area with some dark color. Okay. Cropping. Square cropping with the Shift key selected. Double click. I save this file on my desktop, but this time as a JPEG. A RIF will not work since it's a file with layers. I'm aware of it. Everything is good. Now moving to the snowflakes. I go to Menu, Ansicht für Strahlbibliotheken, eigenen Symbol festlegen. And now I can grab my snowflake icon, and I have it here. So this is an option for you to do if the preview that you had before from Painter is not nice enough or not really showing what is in there. You can just use the image host in an extra file, save a JPEG, a square JPEG of it, and then you're going to have this as an icon. Okay, bye-bye.